Hi everybody, this is Joe Jurek again, and I hope you're doing well. As you can see, it's a beautiful sunny day out here, and I had a time to just sit and relax. And I was thinking about something. A lot of times with real estate, you work with all different types of personalities and different types of people. A lot of times when you build your power team, you're going to have a variety of people on your power team, and we can run through the whole list, or you can just go out and look at our postings that we had did on power team members, where we had the right questions basically to ask each one. It's under expert contributions, and if you go through those, you'll see the questions. But one thing I wanted to touch on was people from your power team all have different personalities and all have a different motivation. I often say it's great to find A players, but sometimes you are going to probably run into B and C players. You just have to know how tolerant you're going to be of those type of team members. But here's the real key. If you put in the time and the effort into finding the best power team or team players, it's going to make your life easier on the back end. And what do I mean by that? Sometimes we really need to get a job done, and we might hire any painter that comes along to finish painting the home for us. A lot of times what you should do is find the best painter. Maybe it does quality work, does it in a timely fashion, and for a good price, and not just sometimes hiring the first one that might come along. So a little bit of work on the front end will save you a lot of work and potentially headaches on the back end. But the thing that I learned in corporate America was everybody really had different motivations and different type of personalities. So the thing that you got to look at is some people are money motivated, but others are motivated by different factors. So the one thing that you want to do this new year is try to adapt to other people's personalities to learn what their motivation is. If people like you and they get along with you, they're going to be willing to do more for you. And often I found when I took over different departments, when I was in corporate America as a chief financial officer, I would go in and sometimes they would tell me who the A, B, and C players were. And some of the C players, they had felt, well, we may have to get rid of some of these people because they're really not doing the job at the level they need to be. But it's just like in sports sometimes. Have you ever noticed that some players will work harder for one coach over another? Or if the team's not doing well, they don't get rid of all the players, they get rid of the coach or the manager, and then the players come around and they start playing a little bit better. A lot of it, I think, has to do with the style of the manager or the coach that's motivating to get the most out of the players. And when you think about your real estate business, you're really the same way. You're the manager, the coach of your business, and you're trying to get the most out of each power team member, power team player that you can. And there are going to be some that you can't work with, and just move those off the team and find people that you can. But what I'm trying to say this year going forward, if you can learn to better kind of work and negotiate and adapt with people, sometimes they're going to work harder and do more for you for less. Because I know a lot of times, and think about it in our own jobs, if we like a boss, we're usually willing to go that extra mile for them. But those bosses that aren't as pleasant, they can be very knowledgeable, but they just don't have a good management style. Sometimes people don't like to do as much for them because just how their overall management style or demeanor might be. So something to think about with your real estate business going forward. I hope it's been helpful. And until next time, make every day count, believe and achieve. Take care now. Bye-bye.